Hello, welcome to our beginner lesson in Scratch. So on this side we have codes. So these are the codes that are going to help us to make the sprites move, dance, do anything that we want literally. So here we have motion. Motion means movement. So you see move 10 steps, turn. So anything that deals with movement is going to be under motion. Then we have looks means how things look, appearance and stuff. So you can see we have costumes. We have, say, if you've looked at some small magazines of some cartoons and animations, you've seen something like this. Say hello, you can see it's displaying here. And then we have sound. So sound is just for, you know yeah, that one. Sound, talking, and all that, music. And then we have events. So, events are event listeners. They wait for something to happen, then they run the code below. So, we are going to look more about maybe when green flag is clicked, when this sprite is clicked, what exactly is supposed to happen. Then we have control, as you can see. Then we have sensing, you guys, so you know how all these things work. Sensing, when I touch this, what should happen. Then we have operators. So operators, this is a math kind of thing, combination of different codes and stuff like that. Then we have variables. We all know variables is something that keeps space for something, maybe like score, maybe like marks, yeah, different things, yeah. So you can create different variables as we will see as the lessons go on. Then we have control. I don't think I talked about control. So in control we have different loops like repeat, we have forever, we have if then. If I go to the school, then what happens next? Yeah, so we'll look at all those things as we go throughout these tutorials. So then this one is for costume. So costume is like how many characters does one sprite have? So as you can see, this cat has two sprites. So Mr. Cat has two sprites. So this one will be able to change maybe to next costume when we go to looks. So we'll be able to use all these things. Then here we have sound. Yeah, so sound. Yeah, as we know, it's changing different sounds. If you go this side, I can now choose a cat to talk, like maybe to sing a song, maybe to speak as if it's a duck. So there are very many things this side. So as you can see, now this one, that is a guitar. Okay, that's a trumpet. So there are very, very many sounds that you can pick. Then you have the sharing. Very many, depending on what you're doing. Okay, so from there, we have the edit. So the edit depends on what you're trying to edit. If you've deleted a sprite accidentally, if I come and delete this cat accidentally, I can come here on edit and restore the sprite. Then tutorials, these are different tutorials that will help you learn on a personal basis. And then we have the name of the object. So I can come here and my project, I rename it as uh, cat walking. Yeah, cat walking. And then from there, we have this side, we have green flag. Green flag is like our start button. I click on it and it starts whatever I commanded the cat to do, then it will start. Then we have this stop sign. And then we have this side where we have, yeah, the maximum screen. So if I had commanded this cat to do something, I click on the maximum and display everything as I display my project. So as you can see here, below the stage, this is called the stage. So below the stage, we have what we call a sprite. A sprite is anything. Every character in Scratch is called a sprite. So we have here this sprite one, and then here, as you can see, we can add another sprite. We can choose if you're not a fan of cats, You're like me, no, 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 I'm a fan of a dog. Or me, I love eating. So you can come here and pick your bananas and make sure your bananas do whatever you want to do. Yeah, you can see. Here we go. Here we go. Nice. So if maybe you don't want to have a cut on your screen, you can go ahead. Come here, delete it. Bye bye, and it will go. Then we have their backdrop. Backdrop is like the background. When I click here on choose a backdrop, I can come as well and I pick my backdrop there. So I have my banana here, I have my backdrop there. So there are very many backdrops, and then others we will learn as we go on. So this is like a walk through how this program all works, and we've looked at different stages. We've looked at the chords, we've looked at costumes, we've looked at sound, and then we've looked at sprites. Yes, so see you in my next lesson where we're going to talk about how to make